This is Vargas back again with another collection pickup video, movie edition. Like, if you follow my channel and you watch my videos, I appreciate that. But you also know that I tend to, when I do these pickup videos, it's stuff related and movie related, and because I love collecting movies, because I love movies, and I got some really cool stuff from Movie Freak Bazaar. And some flea markets, and from my wife and my kids. They got me something for my birthday. So first off, flea market finds. I picked up some video games. My daughter is getting into video games. Made a video that we bought her a 3DS. I don't let her use the 3D function because she's still young and I don't want her eyes to get messed up. But she still uses the 3DS in 2D, and she enjoys it for the most part. There's a lot of games that require a little bit more for her to do that she still hasn't gotten the hang of it. And as she'll grow older, she'll have a lot of games to choose from, because I do not have a lot, but I do have some games that she can play. But for the 3DS, I picked up The Adventures of Tintin. It cost me like $2.50. It's based on the Steven Spielberg computer-generated movie based on Tintin, which is a really huge character in Europe. The movie's pretty cool. The game's developed by Ubisoft, so I'm hoping it's decent at least. It's a 3D adventure game. You have to solve puzzles and have fights with bad guys. So, might be interesting. For the GameCube, because I have not seen any GameCube games cheap. Either I don't come across any GameCube games, or they're super scratched, or people just want insane amounts of money for it. But I found a GameCube game. Did not cost me that. Also cost me $2.50. But it's the Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown. I don't know. It's made by THQ, so it might be hit or miss. THQ on the GameCube didn't produce like 5-star games, but it might be good. But still needed a GameCube game. I actually need one more GameCube game, and I'll have 170 GameCube games. And I really, really like the GameCube, so that's pretty cool. Also, Flea Market find. I finally found a copy of Serial Mom with Kathleen Turner from... Oh, I hope I don't mess up. From Romancing the Stone. And this I've been trying to get a copy of this for a long time. Movie Freak Bazaar actually had this once, but someone beat me to it. And yeah, just really, really weird story about a serial killer mom. And Kathleen Turner does really good in this. And yeah, just had to get it. And now I have it. Also picked this one up. Tim Burton was really so cool, but something happened around the time of Planet of the Apes, I think, that, I don't know, something happened to it. His spark was gone, and he does showcase it sometimes. Like, I really liked his remake of his own movie, Frankenweenie. I thought that was really cool. I really liked Sweeney Todd. I really liked Big Fish. But Alice in Wonderland, I didn't really care for Alice in Wonderland. I didn't go see Dumbo, despite that having Michael Keaton. That's the only reason I was going to watch it. Not because of Tim Burton, but because of Michael Keaton. But still haven't seen it. Haven't seen Miss Peregrine's School for Odd or Peculiar Children, something like that. I don't know, just Tim Burton doesn't have the same pull as he once did. But I saw this at the flea market, and I was like, well, it has a good cast, and it's Big Eyes with Amy Adams and Christoph Waltz. It's not something that Tim Burton did, he just directed it, but it's based on this painter that did all the paintings, but her husband took all the credit. So the cast is good. The direction I'm hoping is good. But yeah, I'm hoping it's more Big Fish and less Alice in Wonderland. My family, for my birthday, got me 2 movies. They got me WrestleMania 2020 or WrestleMania 36. I don't know why they stopped numbering. At least some Other ones have the number on the back, but Vince McMahon is a madman, and he doesn't like numbering them anymore, which sucks. But this is WrestleMania 36, the Blu-ray, and this is when the plague happened, so they didn't do it in a live audience. They did it in the Performance Center, which really, really hurt the impact of the matches. But to still make it, attractive to people, they did it for 2 nights. So 2 nights, it was a Saturday and a Sunday. They just filled it with WrestleMania, and they had a lot of matches. They stacked the card with matches. And the one I wanted to see, because I didn't see this one, unfortunately, is the Bray Wyatt with John Cena. I've heard good things about that one. And The Undertaker versus AJ Styles. So this will go for my WrestleMania collection. I'm still missing some of the older ones, but at least from WrestleMania 19 to 36, I have the whole collection. I'm still missing from a couple of the Attitude Era ones and before a little bit before that. And they also got me the last Friday the 13th movie I was missing, Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. The black sheep of the Friday the 13th. Not anymore. I think it's gotten reappraised and a lot of people dig it a little bit more. But this one got a lot of hate because it's not Jason. Much like Friday Halloween Part 3, it doesn't have Michael Myers. But the clue is there in the mask. The mask is different. The chevrons are different than Jason's regular mask, so I guess that would have been a tip it's not really Jason Voorhees, it's a copycat killer. But it follows the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. This is when Tommy Jarvis is older. He's psychologically destroyed after what happened in Part 4, which is my favorite Friday the 13th. And then this is a segue to, well, except for the ending, but a segue to Friday the 13th Part 6, which is my second favorite Friday the 13th. And, yeah, needed this. Now I have the complete collection. Of course, now Shout Factory released the deluxe box set that has all the Friday the 13th in individual cased Blu-rays. I know my buddy Movie John ordered that. Unfortunately, I can't afford it, but if I ever get money I suppose if I didn't buy so many movies and random stuff, I could afford it. But then I wouldn't buy movies I don't have. But maybe one day I'll just go crazy and charge the credit card. But for now, I have the complete set on DVD. And I was holding out for this one, because Movie Superstar has bought Friday the 13th Part 5 before. But it came in a double feature, and which apparently was from a box set. But I wanted this one, the deluxe edition, because it has Part 5 from Lost Tales from Camp Blood, which is a little mini short that was running through all the deluxe editions. So now I have that complete too. So awesome sauce. Thank you, family, for helping me get my Friday the 13th collection complete. Picked up The Tourist with Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp. This is an American remake of a French film, I believe. And I really thought that this would be better because of the two actors, but it's really not. It's not that good. Picked up Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones at the height of her hotness, and Sean Connery. Sean Connery unfortunately passed away recently, so yeah, this kind of came like a sting. I didn't have this movie. He had the widescreen version, so I picked it up. Yeah. R.I.P. Sean Connery. A lot of people, say that it sucks that his last movie was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. But I really like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's weird and quirky. Not, faithful to the comic books. It's not a faithful adaptation to the comic books, but as a movie, I had fun with it, so yeah. Picked up U-571. It's a submarine war movie, and it has a good cast. It has Bill Paxton, Matthew McConaughey, and Harvey Keitel. Tried to get more older war movies. Well, older This came out in 2000, but it's almost 20 years old now, and it's older. But yeah, it has a good cast. Hoping to see this because I've never actually seen that one. To add to my wrestling collection, picked up the Great American Bash 2006 because I want to get some older pay-per-views. Again, this is 14 years ago now. Not the best pay-per-view, definitely not the best, but will go great in my collection. Blind Buy picked up Tower of Blood. It's about this group of kids that go into an abandoned high-rise building, and they meet up with a slasher. Looks kind of low budget, actually, but the good thing about collecting horror movies is that you can blind buy a movie and sometimes come across a really surprisingly good movie, or sometimes it's a piece of shit. I don't know. But the building looks like the building they used for Spider-Man one in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. So I thought that was interesting. Might be cool. Picked up Courage Under Fire to go with my Denzel Washington collection. I still have a bunch of his movies left to get, but cross off one more from the list. Picked up Vandidas with Penelope Cruz and Salma Hayek, because it has Salma Hayek and Salma Hayek. She was great in Desperado and From Dusk Till Dawn. Definitely watch those movies if you want to see good Salma Hayek. For the Clint Eastwood collection, picked up Firefox. Clint Eastwood plays like the spy that has to go to Russia to steal a prototype superjet. And yeah, this will go great to my Clint Eastwood collection. Blind Buy, but this looks really interesting. It's Mexico Barbaro, which is a Mexican anthology series. Has 8 shorts made by Mexican directors, and I'm a huge fan of anthology series. I collect as many as I can because I really dig them. Ever since Creepshow, I've been a fan of anthologies, and I have a whole bunch of anthologies, but I've never come across one, Mexico related. This is in Spanish. It has subtitles, but thankfully I'm bilingual, so I speak English and Spanish. Don't know anything about this at all, so I don't know what it's about, but how bad could it be? It's a Mexican anthology series. I'm hoping it's not too disturbing, because it looks indie, so it could either be really disturbing or they really push the bar because we don't have something like the MPAA, and it's not rated, so it might be good. And the last one I picked up the Target Collector's Edition Blu-ray DVD set with the collectible poster in the big box VHS themed set of Stranger Things. I love the fact that it looks like a VHS. This was only available at Target, and when it came out, it was like $50, I want to say. But I can't afford a $50 purchase. And then I think at a Black Friday, I saw someone last year posted at $10. And Movie Bazaar has had this, but a little bit more expensive. But I got it at just the right amount, just the right price point. And again, it's the Blu-ray and the DVD, so that's cool. And it's the VHS collection. And Stranger Things is really cool. I watched this with my wife, and we really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the 80s theme that it had rocking. I haven't rewatched it again to nitpick at it, but the first watch with my wife was amazing. I really dug it a lot. I like the setting. I'm a child of the 80s, so that whole setting is right up my alley. I really like the characters. The characters were really cool. Still need to watch the rest of the seasons, but this first season was so good, and I'm super happy to have gotten the VHS box set. So this is neat. I got super cheap. So yeah, that was the movie pickup video. Like always, I like to recommend the standout movie of the haul. And there's a lot of blind buy, so and stuff that I've seen that I don't quite. I bought because they fit into collection. I'm going to recommend Friday the 13th, Part 5. If you're a Friday fan, you've probably already seen this, and debatable whether you like it or not. I like it. It's not my favorite Friday the 13th, but it's still enjoyable. It has a good cast of characters. I really dig the girl that does the robot. I was legit bummed out when she got killed. It has a really peculiar intro where the guy from Return of the Living Dead kills this goofy guy that just offering chocolate and chops him up. Because that's a guy from Return of the Living Dead, and just weird intro, but it sets the mood for the movie. And the guy that played Tommy Jarvis, he was okay, but I like the Corey Feldman in Part 4, and I like the guy that played Tommy Jarvis in the sixth one a little bit better. But this one, that guy that plays the Tommy Jarvis in this one plays him like he's all fucked up. The only thing that but it's the same thing they did on Halloween Part 4. They kind of leave the cliffhanger that Tommy Jarvis is going to go nuts and become the new Jason, which doesn't follow through in the sixth one. But again, it's the same thing they did with Halloween Part 4, where Jamie Lloyd is gonna become the new Michael Myers at the end of 4, and by Part 5 they don't follow up on that. But it happened back in the day, it happened. But yeah, definitely recommend this one. And if you can get the box set, get it, because I've heard nothing but good things about that one. I haven't heard anyone complain about the box set. The video quality is cool. It has a whole bunch of extras, so definitely worth it if you're a Friday the 13th fan like I am, and I wish I could afford it. Maybe one day I'll buy it and ask forgiveness to my wife for many years. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that was the DVD pickup video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and bearing with me blabbering about movies for however long I do. But you know me, I love movies. I love talking about movies, and it's my passion. But until I see you again, please stay safe. Please take care in these crazy times, and I'll see you later. Bye.